All religions have places of worship. A Sikh place of worship is a Gurdwara. Before I can tell you anything more about the Gurdwaras, you must know a bit more about Sikhism. Sikhism is one of the 6 main religions in the world. There are over 23 million Sikhs worldwide. The founder of Sikhism is Guru Nanak, Guru meaning teacher and Nanak being his first name. He is first of the 10 gurus in Sikhism. First, we can talk about how a Gurdwara looks from the outside. All Gurdwaras aren't the same, however have a few things in common. One of these is the Nishan Sahib, the Sikh flag flapping on top of the Gurdwara. On the Nishan Sahib is the Khanda. The Khanda symbolizes God's universal and creative power. In its center is a double-edged sword, which symbolizes the primal and almighty power of the Creator. The Chakra, or the circle, is a symbol of the continuity. The 2 swords on the outside are symbols of the spiritual and political balance in the universe. From this picture you can see the basic plan of a Gurdwara. Inside a Gurdwara you can always find a Diwan hall, in other words, a worship and prayer hall. In there you can find the Guru Granth Sahib. It is their holy book and Sikhs believe they should treat it with a lot of respect. This is why they must bow to it every time they come to worship, and people can give offerings in front of the Guru Granth Sahib. In this clip you can see a Sikh celebration inside a Diwan hall of a Gurdwara. Here you can see a few musicians singing and playing instruments. Some of these instruments are traditional and some are new electronic instruments. On the left hand side you can see a person sitting in a throne, waving a fan. This is where the Guru Granth Sahib is placed. People can come forth to worship and pray to the Guru Granth Sahib, as well as bowing and giving offerings for the Gurdwara. In a typical Gurdwara you will also find a langar hall. Though in the picture the langar hall and the kitchen is separate, usually they are put together in one room. The langar hall is a place for everybody, no matter whether Sikh or not, can eat in after worship. Some people believe that the meals in the langar hall are always vegetarian, because Sikhs are vegetarians, but in fact that is not the case. People serve vegetarian food because Sikhs believe all people are equal, and if one of them is vegetarian, it would be rude to exclude them by serving meat. This clip shows Sikhs inside a langar hall after worship. Both Sikhs and visitors are allowed to eat the free vegetarian food here, though all must sit on the floor. Sikhs and visitors must always sit on the floor in a Gurdwara, no matter which room they are in. This is because they believe that all people are equal, and it would be rude if some people can sit in chairs, while others have to sit on the floor. It would be very unsettling to sit on a dirty floor, and so this leads to another practice people must do before entering a Gurdwara. This is taking off their shoes. Sikhs and visitors must take off their shoes and wash their hands before entering a Gurdwara, not because it would be disrespectful, but because it is unhygienic. In this clip you can see a few people covering their heads before entering a Gurdwara, letting the cloth before putting it on their heads. Another thing you can see Sikhs doing before they enter a Gurdwara is covering their head. Some people believe that Sikhs take off their shoes, cover their heads, and practice all of these rituals to enter a Gurdwara because that is what the Gurus taught. However, that is incorrect. The Gurus believe that people could not get closer to God by practicing rituals, but the only way they can come closer to God is by doing morally good things. Why Sikhs actually cover their heads is because it symbolizes that they have joined the Sikh community and are Sikhs, such as Christians wearing crosses or Jews wearing skull caps. Covering the head is one of the 5 things Sikhs are required to wear to symbolize that they are Sikhs, called the Panchkaka. Covering the heads is called kesh. Kesh is uncut hair all over the body. Male Sikhs put their hair into a bun and cover this with a turban. Female Sikhs either braid their hair or put it in a bun on the back of their head. The second Panchkaka is a kanga. It is a comb used in the morning and at night time. After the kanga is the kara, which is a iron steel bracelet that binds the Sikh to God. The third of the 5 symbols is the kachara, which is worn as a type of undergarment. It symbolizes agility and freedom of movement as well as sexual restraint. Last but not least is the kapan, a sword worn by all male Sikhs and optional to females. However, this is only worn by people who have been baptized. The last few things you can find in a Gurdwara are 4 doors. 4 doors show that Sikhs believe that all people are equal, and that people from all corners of the world are allowed to enter a Gurdwara in peace. Now that you hopefully know a lot more about Sikhism and Gurdwaras, why then is a Gurdwara so important to Sikhs? Well, just as in all religions, it is because it is the place of worship. It is because it is a sanctuary to those who are homeless and hungry. It is because it symbolizes the Sikh religion and it is a place of religion. It is because it is a place to get closer to God.